I would also add, pull this Kim Iversen clip. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got Tim Pool. This Kim Iversen clip is incredible. She exposes Tim Pool and his secret meeting with Netanyahu that he tweeted about. And other people posted Instagram photos from.
Yeah, but it was leaked, Tim. Come on, stop being a nut. Tim Pool has been exposed. Tim Pool has been exposed as a full agent for foreign countries, right? First, it was Russia, and now it's Israel. And it is. Kim Iversen breaks it down. Tim Pool got caught going to a secret meeting with Netanyahu, and I'm not going to say that name again. And, you know, the only reason why he had to talk about it was because he still didn't talk about what they said in the meeting. Like, I thought he was going to break down, like, okay, this is the plan or something. Nothing. The only reason why he broke it down was because a Jewish publication leaked it, okay? And probably on purpose, but they leaked it. And I'm glad they did. Because y'all need to know, just because he has his beanie on in the same hoodie does not mean that he's not some fraud imposter. No wonder Destiny was going off about that guy. You know what I mean? He used to go off about him all the time, although it's funny because he's not going off about him right now. When you know what I mean, the evidence is here. So, okay, this is Kim Iversen about to demolish Tim Pool, and he's going to lose his mind over it. Oh, well, too bad. You're caught.
Before and during the event, we got him admitting to that secret meeting where he explained in full detail exactly what was said.
No, you didn't.
And what the Israelis were talking about and their concerns. And, I'd like to thank Kim Iversen for this. Admittedly, it's a slow news day, but I think we get an opportunity to expose what it means to be a grifter. We've had Kim Iversen on the show. I was a fan for a while, but she seems to have gone off the deep end. I suppose it's a desperate bid for relevance, as is with many people. She recently produced this segment accusing me of being a shill for Israel. Yeah, so many people are just...
Anyway, when he has to do those stupid cringe voices, it's like, you are. Like, God, you're so... He deserves no respect. No respect. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if he can finally get... I'm not going to sit here and listen to Tim Pool rag about this girl who did her job and explain exactly what Chatham House rules were. Guys, please, I'm begging you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and a notification bell. Thank you.
And that all of it was on background and reportable, not to be withheld, not confidential. They just didn't want it to be attributed to a single individual unless you asked. Meaning if someone said something, you'd say, can I quote you on that? And they would say yes or no. But Chatham House rules basically lays the groundwork. So let me play some of this clip for you, and I can break down what it means to be a grifter.
Netanyahu, under a little-known Tim Pool, a man who built his reputation on transparency, anti-establishment journalism, and calling out the media elite, admitted that he sat in a private meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Correct.
Under a little-known confidentiality agreement called the Chatham House Rule. Watch.
Half true. I'd argue that there's obviously some confidentiality to it. Like when Netanyahu said things, they're like, you have to ask him if it's on the record. But the issue there is, it's true of any circumstance. If I meet with someone and I say, can I quote you on that? And they say no, what happens is you go public and says, this dude said it, and they'll say, I never said that, you're lying.
Okay, no. I want to see her clips, not yours.
Old environment curated by a foreign government with the explicit purpose of shaping how you, the audience, see the world.
Half-truths and manipulations. It was not curated by a foreign government. In fact, the requests came from U.S. interests. Now, I suppose it means very little because these were pro-Israel U.S. interests, obviously. And the people who were there were almost, I would say, large...
There's no such a thing as pro-Israel U.S. interests, okay, man? This guy won't even let you talk about liberty, the liberty, USS Liberty, okay? Fake American.
Have support from the United States with the trends that are happening in this country. It's fascinating to me that they gloss over these things and they don't care that my intention in taking a meeting like this is literally to say, tell me who you think you are and what you think you're doing, and I'll tell you what I think. I can then tell people what
you're nobody, man. Like, bro, like, what are you talking? Man, there's a whole genocide. They want to talk to the beanie head. Get out of here, man. They were giving propaganda talking points because now all over the internet, all you hear is Qatar, Qatar, Qatar. That's all you hear. Okay? Please.
They aren't controlled. And now they are?
controlled because we got invited to meet with a world leader? Man, lady, you'd be surprised to find out how many world leaders I've been invited to meet with. I've been invited to meet with many a world leader, and did you guys know that I once met with the what's the guy's official title? It was the Bruno because it looks degenerate, and they're worried it would cost them votes.
Yeah, go ahead.
These people are nuts.
So what is the Chatham House rule? So let's pause and explain exactly
Chatham.
what.
It's pronounced Chatham, not Chatham.
He's such a nut. Why did you even cover this? Like, shut up.
In London,
She's reading the Wikipedia entry for Chatham House rules. Okay.
AKA the Chatham House. It was designed to encourage open, honest dialogue during times of war or diplomacy or instability. So
like right now, when there is a major war going on between Israel and Hamas, and there are foreign powers like Iran, and there are fears that we will be dragged into a conflict for which I
don't care, okay? I'm sorry, I can't take Tim Pool. I can't. I really cannot take Tim Pool. I can't stand anything about him. I find him to be very disgusting. I do. You met with Netanyahu of Israel in a time like this, when Trump is writing hate speech laws for Israel. Okay, please, we are not a sovereign nation, and you water that down. You're pathetic. You're scum. You're chum. You're waste. You're an absolute waste. You're an absolute. Okay, all right. Let me be careful. All right, not as a person. You know, you're a dad and everything else. But dude, far be it for me to tell you what to do, because I know bills got to get paid, and you will. You know, you got to pay them bills. So it is what it is. I guess for you, I just couldn't do it. I know I couldn't. In every fiber in my body, I couldn't do it.